ערב טוב, קהל קדוש. First, everyone, מחיאות כפיים לדניאל היקר שלנו. Come on. Alright everyone, the shiur tonight will be Be'ezrat Hashem in honor and for the safe return of all the hostages. We're praying for them every day. To come back, Be'ezrat Hashem, to their families, to us alive.
Amen.
Obviously, for the success of all the soldiers, all the Jewish people. We need so much blessings right now. And just so you know that every word of Torah, every blessing that you're saying, that you hear comes together to learn, to be inspired, to grow, to elevate yourself, to be with your friends and to create some kind of unity amongst the Jewish people. That's already brings so much blessings to Am Yisrael, and Be'ezrat Hashem will see miracles. Right now, we started time during the year that's called the 3 weeks. The 3 weeks, Shloshet HaShavuot. And those 3 weeks refer to the time between 17th of Tammuz, Shiva Asar B'Tammuz, and 9th of Av, that is Tisha B'Av. That is between fast to another fast. By the way, today is my Jewish birthday. I want to say I want to bless everyone that we had a conversation before with you, few of you, amazing boys, Baruch Hashem, that the day that is your birthday, you celebrate day that God decided that this world won't survive without you. That the 8 billion people in this world, the entire universe, won't be able to continue one more second without you. That's the celebration all about. We're not celebrating of getting old, right? We're understanding that if we're here for a reason. We have purpose in our life. We have goals to achieve. There is a reason. We have mission. We have things to do. This is the celebration all about. To recognize that every moment of our life is so important. And this is why we're so happy, because we got the best tools. Everyone, each one of you, have his own skills, talents, energy, capabilities, that he can go so much higher to influence everyone around them. And this is the blessing of a birthday, and I bless myself and everyone over here, that we always will grow with lots of blessings and happiness. Amen. So when we're talking about the 3 weeks, most of us, and the way that I was thinking for years, there is a moment or a time during the year to remember what happened thousands of years ago. Bet HaMikdash, the first temple, and the second one was destroyed by the Romans, the Babylonians, etc. Yerushalayim was destroyed completely. Many Jewish people died, got killed. And those are the times that we celebrate that we are Jewish people, but at the same time, we remember everything bad that happened to us in the past. This is the thing about the 3 weeks. As Jewish people, we don't really believe in only remembering the past. It seems like that's what we do between all the holidays that we have, like Purim, Pesach, Hanukkah, Sukkot. It's always like what happened many years ago, right? But that's a mistake. We don't remember what happened 2,000, 3,000, 1,500 years ago. It's not like that we don't care, but we only do things that are important for our life today. And we live in 2024 in Miami. Why do we need the 3 weeks? Why do we need to fast on 17th of Tammuz, 9th of Av, to remember something that we don't even have? The first Bet HaMikdash. I will ask you even more. Why we need to remember the first temple if we already built the second one? So you can say, you know what? Let's remember the second one. Why the first one? It's irrelevant. The 3 weeks are something that is talking to all of us, each one of us. There is a reason why we should prevent ourselves from listening to music or from dancing or having parties during those 3 weeks. It's a time that we remember not only Yerushalayim, or Bet HaMikdash be destroyed. We're talking to ourselves. Each one of us have something inside that, God forbid, can be destroyed or can be built. When the Jewish people were about to leave Egypt, many years ago, you remember that? Many years ago. Moshe came to God and says, listen, you want me to go to Egypt and bring, the Jewish people and live, and redeem them. But they will ask me, who sent me? What should I say? Because the Jewish people, we like to ask questions. Why, right? So HaKadosh Baruch Hu, God told Moshe Rabbeinu, he told them, if they will ask you who sent you, what you're going to say? Eheyeh asher eheyeh shelachani alechem. There's someone that his name is Eheyeh, and he sent me, says Moshe, to the Jewish people, to redeem you, to take you out of Egypt. What it means, Eheyeh in Hebrew? Eheyeh, I will be. In the future, I will be. That's the word. So what is Eheyeh asher eheyeh? What exactly it means? The thing is that the Jewish people, they're not stupid, right? So they say, wait a minute. Who is God? God is the one that is with us during the time of difficulty, during the time of darkness, during the time of challenges, or God is the one that is with us during the time of happiness, celebration, success, redemption. Who is God? God is the one that is with me when everything is good, when I can buy the shoes that I want, when I got the best job, when I'm good in college, when I have a nice girlfriend, an amazing boyfriend. Who is God? This is the one? Or God is the one that everything is falling apart? My mom make me crazy, losing money, I don't know where to live, I don't know what to do with my life. Who is God? God is with you when things are falling apart, or God is with you when everything is perfect. Not saying that everything is perfect, but sometimes you feel good in your life, things are working the way that you want, you had a plan, you had a thought, and it's actually happening, but sometimes it's the opposite. It's the opposite. You want to do something, you want to work, you want to buy, you want to travel, you know someone, it doesn't work for you. The thing is that the Jewish people, they were says, wait a minute. If God will take us out of Egypt, so God is good. So who is the one that's going to take revenge of the Egyptian people? And if God is the one who's taking revenge of the Egyptian people, if God is Gvura, if God is power, so who is the one that will take care of us? God can be both, can be kind and nice and have mercy on the Jewish people, and at the same time take revenge and kill and destroy the Egyptian people? The question was, if we're living in Egypt right now, who will be with us? What kind of God we're going to have? And this is the question that each one of us asks himself every morning. What's going to be today? How's going to be my day? Whatever you're trying to do. How's going to be my work? How's going to be my learning? What's kind of relationship with my family, with my friends? Everyone has his own thing. And you start your life. And you want to find your soulmate, and you want to make money, and you want to feel good about yourself. You want to feel like achievement. You're satisfied when you're doing something good. And the question is every morning, what's going to happen today? Today is a good day, or, we says in Israel, Yom Asal, Yom Basal. One day is good, one day is less, right? And the question is, what's going to happen today? You look at the mirror. That's what I do for a living, looking in the mirror, right? You need to love yourself. Side point. We says, Ve'avta l'recha kamocha. You need to love your fellow Jew. You need to love your friend like you love yourself, right? So that means that first you need to love who? Yourself. Right? Because if you don't love yourself and you're gonna love your friends like you love yourself, it means that you don't love your friends. It's a little bit deep, right? But if you love your friends like you love yourself, it means that you need to love yourself first. How that's possible? What, it's about ego? No. It's about taking care of yourself? No. It's about understanding your power, understanding your energy, understanding that you're amazing. God believes in you, right? God trusts you. Every morning He's giving you everything you have in your hand and says, Yalla, tfaddal, do something good with it. God trusts you. You understand it? So who you think you are not to trust yourself? Why are you against God? Every morning, you walk out of your bedroom and you says, I'm an amazing person. I can do everything I need to do. And that's how you start your day. Sometimes work for you, sometimes not. So the question is, how God will be with the Jewish people when we left Egypt? That was the question. And they said, I will be the one that I will be. What exactly it means? We have 2 times in the year, 3 weeks. One time is right now, the 3 weeks, 21 days, between 17th of Tammuz and 9th of Av. And we have another time during the year of 21 days. You know what I'm talking about? Huh? Nice. Extra 2 points. Amazing. Rosh Hashanah is the first day of month of Tishrei. From Rosh Hashanah, 10 days till Yom Kippur. Then we have 4 or 5 days till Sukkot, and then we have 7 days of Sukkot. We ended up, right, from Rosh Hashanah all the way to the end of Sukkot, 21 days, right? But those 21 days are 21 days of happiness. Wearing white, coming to shul, enjoying Sukkot. It's all about parties and nice moments with family and friends. So we have 2 times during the year, 21 days. We have 21 days that are dark, they're difficult, that we're not allowed to listen to music, you should not travel, it's very dangerous. Things are happening to the Jewish people during 3,000 of years, from the Holocaust to Inquisition to many things that happened on those days. Very scary, very difficult. If you actually look at the history, most of the things that happened to the Jewish people, bad things, was on Tisha B'Av, or during the 3 weeks. But then we have another 21 days, another 3 weeks, they're amazing. The New Year, Yom Kippur, Slichot, everyone is nice, dressing perfect, coming to shul, enjoying with family and friends, good food, Sukkot. It's all about parties and celebrations and happiness. So the question was who we are. We are the 21 days of darkness, of challenges, of difficulties, or we are the 21 days of growth, of success, of happiness, of celebration. This is the battle of the Jewish people. Every day we have these kinds of, argument inside. You good or you're not so good? And when the Jewish people, they left Egypt, they didn't just leave the country. They were about to live their own limitations, because we put boundaries on ourselves. And yes, we need it. We need structure, we need frame, we need something that will protect us. We need something that will help us to do the right thing. But at the same time, sometimes you're becoming close-minded. Sometimes you forget that you can fly. And you just drive with an amazing jet that you can fly. You're stuck. When the Jewish people left the boundaries, who called them Metzarim, the question was, they're going to fly through happiness, or they're going to grow through darkness. We live right now in very difficult times. Not just in Israel, not just for the hostages or the soldiers, but for the Jewish people all over the world. Doesn't matter if you live in Europe, you live in America, you live in China and South America. This is tough times. Not because we are weak, but because we are strong. Not because we forgot who we are, but because we remember our identity. Not because we're afraid of our life, but because we're proud of who we are. This is why it's a tough time. Because now is the moment that we need to tell ourselves, we will continue to do what we do. And there is big forces right now trying to make the Jewish people disappear. Trying to tell us to assimilate, to become like everyone else, to remove everything that will, define us as a different identity, separate entity. We're just like everyone else. And if you're not, they're against you. And this is the moment that we understand that growing is not only when things are nice and easy. Growing, becoming stronger, it's when things are difficult. Should I say, especially when things are difficult. Just like you go to the gym and you build your muscles when you work out. None of you ever build muscles watching Netflix, right? unless you do it while you're still working out. Netflix and chill won't build your muscles. It's not gonna happen. Believe me, try it. We find ourselves, some of you have some opinions you can share after, maybe you find the formula. Maybe you find the formula. The thing is that yes, we like to enjoy, we like to have easy life, right? People refer to themselves as easygoing, good vibes, open mind, right? It's all about mindfulness. It's all about nonsense. You want to grow in your life? You need to work hard. And I'm not talking about just to make money. Yourself. You know, today I had a conversation with an amazing couple that I went to visit. And we had a discussion that when you get married, does Hashem soon for everyone? And you understand that it's not easy. You need to have lots of patience. You need to compromise. You need to be nice with someone else. You need to understand that it's not about you. It's about your partner. But that will make you a better person. When you live with yourself by yourself, you know, you don't like something, you move. You're not happy, you go to a different place. There's no commitment. It's just about you. There's no dedication. There's no loyalty. When you live with someone else, it's easy? No, it's not easy. It's not easy. But you grow. You improve yourself. You're becoming a better person. That's the concept of the 3 weeks. We have during the year 2 times 3 weeks. One time it's dark, it's black. We wear clothing of Tisha B'Av, we're crying, not for Yerushalayim, we cry for ourselves. Because each one of us have moments in life that we feel that we're stuck. We feel that we're being destroyed. We feel that our relationship with parents, with friends, with partners, it's not good, not going anywhere. We're trying to make money, we're trying to do the right thing, college, university, growth, nothing is moving. On Tisha B'Av, on 17th of Tammuz, on the 3 weeks, we cry not just for Bet HaMikdash, for ourselves. You know why? Because inside each one of us, we have spark of godliness. Each one of you, inside, have a godly part who called Neshama. And when you cry for Bet HaMikdash, or when you think about it, or when you're sad about it, or when you just recognize that something happened, believe me, it's not just about Bet HaMikdash. It's not about Yerushalayim, it's about you. Each one of us has something special that many times we feel that we can do much more. Are we really using our potential? Are we really maximizing our capabilities? Everyone in this room is young and beautiful and amazing and talented and smart. And now is the time to make a decision. I will use the talents, the skills, the power that Hashem gave me. Not because I can do it. Not because I have to do it. Because I want to do it. There is no better things than achieving yourself. The greatest happiness in life is when you feel satisfied after you work very hard. Shlomo HaMelech, King Solomon says one time, Metuka Shnat HaAmel. When someone works hard, very hard, and you're going to sleep, you feel like, wow. Even if you're going to sleep on the floor, you feel so comfortable. So nice. But when someone sleeps the entire day, and then you go to sleep at night, right? It's not so excited about it. The moment that we understand that we're here, not just to have easy life, but we're here to grow, we'll understand that there is 2 kinds of 3 weeks during the year and in our life. We have the 3 weeks that are difficult, they're dark, we don't see God sometimes, we're looking around, we cannot see anything. There's no clarity. And there is another 3 weeks that we feel connected, that we feel that it's Rosh Hashanah, it's the New Year, opportunities, Yom Kippur, everyone wears white, celebration, Simchat Torah, we're all dancing with the Torah, it's a new beginning, new opportunities, but it's the same. It's all about the mindset. And we want to grow. Each one of us have dreams, right? And believe me, that if you're not gonna do anything else about your dreams, someone else will hire you to achieve his dreams. You can do whatever you want to do if you understand that difficult times are for your own benefit, so you can grow. Yesterday we were sitting in Shul and learning Sha'arei Teshuvah, beautiful book, talk about, or it says, Jewish philosophy, ethics and understanding that we're here to get closer to Hashem. It was written by Rabbi Yair Massri, great rabbi from Spain, hundreds of years ago, during the time of the Ramban. And he says that there is different situations that people all of a sudden getting closer to Hashem. And the first thing that he mentioned is when things are difficult. Things are difficult. Someone losing a family member, someone losing money, someone doesn't feel good, someone going through difficult times in his life. All of a sudden, you feel like maybe it's a message from Hashem. And he says that when something happened to you, you need to be happy. To be happy. But why? Why should I be happy if I'm losing money? Why should I be happy if someone's going crazy on me? Why should I be happy if I don't feel good? Why should I be happy? Why should I be happy if I want someone and that person doesn't want me? Why should I be happy if things doesn't work, doesn't go the way that I want? Why should I be happy? So obviously, there's different levels of understanding, but let's start to open it. First reason to be happy is because if it's happened to you, it means that someone sent you a message, someone cares about you, someone is watching you. This is already reason to be happy. Is the understanding that God cares about you. That's why He put you in this situation. Wake up, understand the message. It's coming from a place of love. It's like you feel slap on your back and you go and you see it's your friend. You're happy. The first moment was painful, but now it's your friend. Oh, hey, how are you? Right? Sometimes in life, you get the hit, but you understand it's from Hashem. He loves you. He sent you a message. That's already a reason to be happy. Second reason is what's called kaparat avanot. Sometimes it's better to clean ourselves, to purify ourselves here than in the world to come. But even more than that, how you know that someone loves you? How you know? When you provide everything they need, you're nice to them, you always do whatever they want, and they love you, or when you need them, and they still with you, and they're helping you. Or when you're very annoying to them and they're still around you. How you know who loves you more? If you're only giving and everything is good and everything is nice and they love you, maybe they don't love you. Maybe they love the things that you're providing. Maybe they love themselves and they use you for them. How you know someone loves you? When you're with someone but you don't provide anything and you're even a little bit annoying and they still love you, just like a baby who's making his mom crazy and he's screaming and he's getting dirty, but the mom is taking care of the baby. What that means, the moms love the baby. Even though he's annoying, right? But through that, you can find out that this mom really loves her baby. If God is only make your life easy, how we will find out that you love Him? Everything is easy. Obviously you love God. Thank you. When things are a little bit difficult, when things are not easy and you're still attached to Hashem, you still feel connected, this is love. Love is not when everything goes the way you want. Love is when things are not so easy, but you're still there. You're still there to say, I'm with you. But let's go even deeper than that. When something that is not easy happens in your life, there's two options for you. Either it's going to break you, will destroy you, will ruin your life, or will make you stronger, will make you better. There's only two ways. When something happens in your life and you choose to use it as the ways that you can live and become stronger, it means that that wasn't challenge anymore. That wasn't darkness. That was actually something good for you. That was something that helped you to build yourself. If you look on those moments in life as an option for you to grow, basically it's a blessing. And that's why you should be happy when those things happen to you. Because you know who gets the biggest challenge? The strongest person. If you go to the gym, again, let's use this example because it's very easy to understand the analogy. And you see 10 people, and you give someone 50 pounds, 75 pounds, 80 pounds, 100 pounds, and then one guy you give him 250 pounds. What it means? What it means that you hate him? It means that he's stronger, more stronger than everyone else. That's what it means. If God gave you a challenge more than your friends, you know what it means? God trusts you more than he trusts your friends. God believes in you more than he believes in your friends. God knows that you can deal with it because you have the tools and the skills and the ability to deal with it. You have the power. You have the energy. This is why we need to be happy during dark times, because those are the moments that you can really understand that God trusts you, God believes in you. That's why you need to be happy, because you understand that you have more power than you thought. Yes?
Why can't you apply that to the 21 days or the 3 weeks? You're saying that we should apply the negative things that happen in your life and look at the positives and realize that, using that in context, that we lost the first Beit HaMikdash, but then we got the second one, which was bigger and better. So why don't we look at it as a positive thing instead of looking at it as a negative thing?
So that's exactly the point, that in a way we're crying, we're sad for things that we lost, but at the same time, when we're crying for those things, we're actually building ourselves. Like there was a famous story about Napoleon, that he was in Europe and he was going country by country, and one time it was on Tisha B'Av, and they said that he was dressing in a way and he was basically a spy, he himself, Napoleon. And then he heard people crying. So he's going there and he sees a bunch of people sitting on the floor and crying. So he says, "Hey guys, what happened?" So he says, "Our house was destroyed." He says, "Oh, your house was destroyed? Wow. Was the night?" "Yeah, it was a big house." "Okay, yeah, we were very sad." So he asked, "Wait, when this has happened? I'm going to help you guys." He says, No, this happened back then, 1700 years ago." He says, "You crying now for a house that you lost 1700 years ago?" He says, "Yes." He says, "Wow. People, a nation who cries for a house they lost 1700 years ago, for sure will be able to rebuild it. People who cry for their past will have a better future." So it means that it's a positive thing that we're crying for that. You know, when you don't cry for something, you know what it means? You don't care. You don't care. If, let's say, there was a couple, okay, married couple, and they separate, and none of them cry, none of them sad, you know what it means? They don't care. They never cared. They never had anything. When you cry, you know what it means? You had a connection. You had a relationship. You had something powerful. And every time you think about it, you're sad because you missed that. If you don't miss someone, it's because you don't care. You miss things that you want. If you miss a family, what it means, you want to be with your family, right? If you don't want to be with your family, you won't miss them. If we cry for Beit HaMikdash, if we're sad when we think about Yerushalayim, it means that we care. And that's positive. It means, and again, it's a way to see it, that from one side, we're very sad, but at the same time, we're so happy because we have something to be sad about. You know, it was Martin Luther King that says one time that if you don't have anything that you're willing to die for, why are you living for? It means in life, sometimes you need to understand there is something greater than life that you're willing to die for. We as Jewish people, we have principles. We have values that we're willing to die for. And right now it's happening. Soldiers are sacrificing their life to protect others. It means that there is something higher than life, that it's our faith in the future of the Jewish nation. And we as individual people willing to sacrifice our life for the nation, for the country, for the people. And when someone is not willing to do it, so why are you living? What's your purpose in life? Just for yourself? That's going to end up one day. But we want to do things that are bigger than ourselves. The moment the Beit HaMikdash was destroyed, says there was a story of Rabbi Akiva, great rabbi. And he was walking with his students, and they saw fox coming out of the holiest place of Kodesh HaKodashim. And all of the students were crying. Imagine, the place that was the holiest place ever exist. Place that literally the main priest, the Kohen Gadol, was going only on the holiest day of Yom Kippurim to talk to Hashem. Now there is the impure animals comes out. Everyone was crying. Rabbi Akiva was laughing. He had a smile on his face. He says, Rabbi, why are you laughing? He says, well, I'm laughing. Why you guys are crying? He says, why we're crying? Look what's happening. He says, you don't understand. This is happening right now. It seems very sad. It's crazy. But the same prophet who told us that this is going to happen was the same prophet who also told us that Mashiach will come and we're going to have a better future. It means that through the difficult, you can see the good things. Through the darkness, you can see the light. Through the challenges in life, you can see God looking at you and says, you can do it, you can do it. Come on. Try a little bit more. One more day, you can do it. But if there's no challenges, so how you know you can do it? You know that 17th of Tammuz, it's a very tough day. Moshe broke the tablets when he came down of Har Sinai. They broke the walls and they came. Imagine what happened on October 7, multiplied it by 1,000. Okay? That's what happened on 17th of Tammuz when the Babylonians and later on the Romans, they broke the walls of Yerushalayim after 2.5 years of siege that they did, and they entered Yerushalayim. Just imagine to yourself what they did to hundreds of thousands of Jewish people in Yerushalayim. Okay? Take October 7 times 1,000. That's what happened on 17th of Tammuz. For 3 weeks, they didn't stop. Not 6 hours. 3 weeks. Destroyed completely if they came to Beit HaMikdash on fire. But you know what really happened on 17th of Tammuz? What happened was that Ruth, you know who was Ruth? Ruth was the great-grandmother of King David. And Ruth came to Israel and she met Boaz. And they got married on 17th of Tammuz. And the day after, Boaz died. They were married only for 1 day. 9 months later, she had a baby called Ovad. And this Ovad had a baby called Ishai. And Ishai was the father of King David, who later on became the king of Jewish people and knows as a father of Mashiach. So when was the great-grandfather of King David created? When that happened? On 17th of Tammuz. 17th, the same day that was tough and difficult was the same day that the great-grandfather of King David was created. The one that Mashiach come from him was created on 17th of Tammuz. That's why 17 in Hebrew is numerical value of what word? You know, 17. Good. Good in Hebrew is Tov. Tet, 9. Vav, 6. Bet, 2. Together, 17. 17, it's good. It looks tough, looks impossible, looks like, what are we going to do? But if you really look inside, this is the best thing ever happened to you because it makes you stronger, makes you better, you can improve yourself. Those are the time that we have during the year. We have the 21 days of Rosh Hashanah, New Year, new opportunities, perfect. We have also the 21 days that are difficult. I call it the blackjack of the Jewish people, if you ever, 21. When the Jewish people left Egypt, everything was very difficult for them, very dark. They asked Moshe Rabbeinu, why do we need it for? What's the point? I don't want challenges in life. Each one of us over here, you want to make money? Easy. You want to find your soulmate? Easy. You want to graduate from school? Easy. You want to have an amazing relationship with your family? Easy. Right? You don't want to struggle every day. What should I do? How should I do? When I'm going to... That was the question of the Jewish people. How our life going to be? God told Moshe Rabbeinu, Eheye asher eheye. What's the numerical value of Eheye? Aleph, 1. Hey, 5. Yud, 10. And Hey, 5. Together, 21. Eheye asher eheye. 21 equal to 21. The same happiness that you have in the New Year, the same happiness you have in Sukkot, you celebrate, you dance, you enjoy, you eat, you have friends and family. It's the same level of the 21 days between 17 of Tammuz Tisha B'Av. Eheyeh asher eheyeh. The 21 are equal to the 21. Because the Jewish people, we're not afraid of challenges. We don't have fear from darkness. We love it. We understand that that's what makes us stronger. Every day you go and you fight. That's what makes you stronger. You know, they ask Elon Musk, become one of the, rich men in the whole world, crazy things that he's doing. And they ask him if he had tough times in his life. In an interview. And Mr. Musk was laughing. He actually laughed and he says, you asked me if I had tough times in my life. My life was just a long, tough time. What are you talking about? And he shared the story about SpaceX losing the first rocket and the second one and the third one. And he says, I had no money to pay salaries. I had no money in the bank account. And I knew that if I will fail in the fourth time, I'm gone. He used all of his money from different companies that he had. SpaceX. He wanted to try it. And he says, I didn't pay salary 3 months. Employees left me. I was literally with group of loyal people that says, we believe in you, let's do it. And I gave all in. He was sleeping in the office. I don't know if you guys know that. For a year. He had a mattress in his office, and he was sleeping in his office. And he did it. He did it. And from that moment, just like his rockets, he was going higher and higher. And he says, that's what built me. I become stronger because I failed. We say, Sheva yipol tzadik, v'kam. 7 times, falling apart, becoming stronger. You fell down, you get back up. You know the song? It's based on the nigun of Rabbi Yair Massri. I think it's Newcomb, right? That's the singer. Because you fell down and you get back up again. You don't give up. You don't give up. This is the 3 weeks. The 3 weeks that we lost everything, or the 3 weeks that we gain everything. We are Jewish people, not because everything is easy in our life. We are Jewish people because things are not easy in our life. Right now we have the 3 weeks. And it's a time for everyone to understand that every challenge that we have in our life, it's a gift from Hashem. Because those gifts will make you the person you are. Those gifts will shape yourself and will help you to improve and to become someone better. Better version of yourself. Those 2 weeks are the time that we tell ourselves we're here to grow from the moment that we had in our life. May Be'ezrat Hashem Mashiach will come very soon. Amen. We won't cry for the past. We'll be happy for the future. But we will always say thank you Hashem for the challenges. We'll always understand that those dark times in our history as Jewish people, those challenges that we have, each one of us, every day, that you're trying to do something and it doesn't work for you, you give a hug to the challenge and you says, I love it. That's what makes me stronger. That's what will help me to become better version of myself. We are the strongest nations ever exist because they were trying to destroy us. Because they were trying to do anything possible to make us gone. That's why we're the strongest nation ever exist. And we're here to stay and we become stronger than ever because of the difficult times. May HaKadosh Baruch Hu will help us to finish with the challenges and to show them that we love Him through easy times. And each one of us will be able to achieve himself and to go higher and higher and higher. Thank you everyone for coming.